some days I feel like we wake up and there's a lot of days, even for me, for track, for school, not anymore, for YouTube, for making content, for anything of the said sorts. I always wonder why I should keep going. What's the point in this? Like when life gets hard and life gets rough and the days that I don't want to do anything, that's when I start questioning things the most. I don't question what's my purpose or why am I doing this or what's the reason behind this. Only when things get hard. And I think it's easier for when things get rough for us to think of why this, why that, why is it happening like this, why is it taking place like this. But in reality, what we need to be doing is we need to be looking at it as a lesson standpoint. What is this teaching us right now? What can we learn from these hard times? What can we learn from this mistake that I made? What can we learn from this accident from this accident that just happened? What can I do? What is my reaction to this? I could either get mad, do whatever I want, throw stuff, break stuff, but what is that going to do? That's not going to teach me anything. That's just going to express my emotions. And I sometimes need to push my emotions to the side and look at it as a learning standpoint. Be like, hey, maybe this happened for a reason. Maybe I wasn't meant to vlog right now. Maybe I wasn't meant to post videos right now. Maybe I was supposed to vlog a little bit later, or maybe I was supposed to, who knows? There could be a multitude of reasons. I think of why my car broke down. Shit, there's a multitude of reasons why it happened. But I need to look at it like, oh, this is teaching me, it taught me, like, how to maintain a car for a while. It taught me how to, save money for a car. It taught me how to, like, work things for gas. I didn't look at it as, like, being upset, be like, why did this happen against me? And I wrote all this down. The smooth road won't be fulfilling if there's no bumpy road at all. How would you be able to truly enjoy the smooth road? How would you be able to be like, this is actually, this is better? If you never went across that bumpy road, the smooth road would never be truly fulfilling if you never went across the bumpy road first. That's the main thing that you got to do. Sorry, I wrote all this down. If you didn't work for it, and if you're not up on the days where it's hard, you can't let the enemy win. How can you be great if you're not up on the days where it's hard and you let the enemy win, and you're not doing what you need to do, and you just cave in and you quit and you give into your bad thoughts, your bad things that you used to do, the bad habits, waking up late, eating the bad food, eating the junk food, and not staying off track, all that. That's you letting the enemy win. That's you basically quitting. That's you basically letting the world win and say, hey, I'm not capable of being this great. So this is where I tap out at. And you have to realize that you have to push your emotions to the side for a second. Be like, hey, like, life's hard right now. What can I learn right now? How can I better myself from this experience that I'm going through? How can I keep going? How can I rise on top of the situation to be better? How can I keep pushing? How can I keep going? What can I learn from this? What is this exactly teaching me? What's the reason behind this? You may not find out the reason, but there's a reason behind it. You may not know the reason, and you may never ever find out the reason or understand the reason, but there's a reason behind why it didn't work out the way you wanted it to work out. The first thought that we have, we can control. But we can't control it. But the second and third thought that we have, when sometimes something pops in your head, we can't control that. It happens. But the second and third thought that follows behind that first thought is what we can control. Is when we need to get out of bed early. And that second thought, like, oh, no, you can stay in bed, And the third thought is like, oh, yeah, we should definitely stay in bed. And then, fourth thought is, shit, you should get up. You can control those thoughts, and you can act on those thoughts. And I feel like that's really, really meaningful because, like I said, you can't control the first thought because sometimes those just pop in your head no matter what, oh shit, this, that, and third, you're like, oh, I remember now, this, that, and third, or you're thinking, oh, that pops in your head. You can't control that. But it's the responses that you have after that first thought is what you can control and what you can dictate and what you can act on. And if you don't act on that second or third thought, sometimes about getting up out of bed or doing what you need to do, and then who says you can be great if you can't control those thoughts and you can't act on those thoughts accordingly, and you can't have positive thoughts and have a positive mindset while doing this? And you also got to keep in mind that there is a best version of you that has already went through these bad days, that has already completed these bad days, that has already went through what you went through. And you can easily be that version of yourself if you just get up and do it. You just go through that bad day, and that's how you become your best version, because your best version got through that bad day. And if you get through that bad day, what does that mean for you? That means you are slightly becoming your best version. And then once you become your best version, those little days, those bad days, you're going to be so much more appreciative of them. And then you're like, damn, I wish I had those bad days instead of these bad days now. And then you're going to be a little bit more appreciative of the bad days that you used to have. And then you're also going to be like, oh, these bad days aren't as bad because look at the path in front of me. Look at the path that I have right now. I'm destined for greatness. I'm destined to be on top of the world. And how can I have that with the easy path, with the easy fucking path? I can't. There's no way in hell to be on top of the world. You have to do a lot. You have to lose a lot. You have to sacrifice a lot. You have to give up a lot just to be the best version of yourself. Because you have to go through sacrifices. You have to go through hardships. You have to fully, truly experience what it's like at being at the bottom to experience what it's like to be at the top.